Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, coffee, and more. Today we have Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge, a Disney Comics by Marvel, number 282, $1.50 back in 1993. One of the stories in here is Gyro Gear Loose. Now, please, don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave me a comment, tell me what you want to hear. If it's in my library, I'll try to get it on for you. Let's see what we have here. Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Donald, have you got any rare coins? Kids, any coins I get are rare coins. In fact, coins in my life are so rare I haven't even got a dime to pay Uncle Scrooge the 10 cents I owe him. We don't mean that kind of coins, Uncle Donald's. We mean old coins like collectors buy. I should have old coins when I can't hang on to young one long enough to read the date. Ah, me and Uncle Scrooge is coming in any minute now. I collect that dime I owe him. If I don't have that dime to pay him, he'll chew my tail off. Oh me, oh my. It says here that people often find rare coins in old books and albums. Albums, did you say? I just remembered there's a couple of old dimes in this album that great-great-grandma put in there when he was a boy. Yeah, here they are, two old-timers. That must be rarer than eyebrows of eggs. I'll use one to pay off Uncle Scrooge. He's so greedy he won't notice a difference. He's at the door now, Uncle Donald. While Uncle Donald is paying off Uncle Scrooge, let's have a look at the other dime in the album. It's really a relic, see, if it's listed in the catalog. I'm out of debt, kids. Uncle Scrooge was sucker enough to take that old worthless dime. Sucker, you say catalog says that dime is worth $5. Huh? $5? You say, why didn't I know about these things? Maybe you can get the dime back from Uncle Scrooge. I couldn't get that dime back with a team of horses. You know how Uncle Scrooge is. You could buy it back. Buy it? What with, ain't I got telling you I'm broke? You can sell this dime for $5. Kids, sometimes I think you're almost bright. Later. I'm rich. Now I'll give Uncle Scrooge a new dime for that old one. Then he'll sell it to me and I'll have $9.90. But, so you want to give me a new dime for that old one, eh? Well, the old dime was sort of a keepsake. A valuable keepsake? Uh-huh. Don't go getting ideas. I'll give you a new dime for it. You'll give me $1. I didn't become the world's richest man by trading, even. All right, you old skinflint chiseling miser, here's your $1. The dime's in there, nephew. It may take a little looking to find it. Petty cash vault. And you may have to do this a little. I just stirred the money with a rake. Hours later. Talk about finding a needle in a haystack. Uck. Here's a whole jar full of dimes, just like the dime I was looking for. This is a fortune if I can just get hold of these. 5 times 5 equals 25 times 5, 125 times 5. Oh me, oh my. Uncle Scrooge, I want to buy 5 of these old dimes. Okay, that'll be $5. Oh boy, 5 times $5. I never knew Donald was such an addict for keepsakes. Here, mister, I found 5 more of those old dimes. You lucky chap. Now back to Uncle Scrooge's. Then back to the dealers. Look, mister, I found 25 more dimes. You don't mean it. I can understand a person wanting 5 keepsakes, but 25 is amazing. Now back to Uncle Scrooge's. 125 dimes this time, Uncle Scrooge. My land's gushing. Now back to the dealers, multiplying my money by 5 each trip. 125 keepsakes. I can't believe it. I better see if my dear nephew is strictly on the up and up. I see him running down the street. Coins. Selling those coins to a dealer, is he? Swindling his poor old Uncle Scrooge? I'll fix him. There must be quite a few more of those old dimes stashed away in here. Coin collectors make me sick. They don't start collecting until the coins are scarce. And I'm the guy that makes them scarce. Here's the first billion I ever made, down at the bottom of the pile, where it's been for 70 years. Talk about rare coins. Here's bushels of pine tree shillings and pieces of 8. And just what I was looking for, a few more of those old keepsake dimes. Donald doesn't know his business has been discovered. Now, back to Uncle Scrooge's. I want 600 and... Tut, my boy. Let's not have any more of those small deals. Here, take 10,000 of these old keepsakes and I'll trust you to pay me later. 10,000 times $5 is $50,000. Uncle Scrooge, you're the biggest, bestest friend I ever had. I almost called him the biggest sucker, but yippee, back to the dealer. I got 10,000 dimes for you, mister. Oh, no, you have got 10,000 dimes here. It's terrible. What's terrible? My boy, rare coins are like potatoes. They're only valuable when they're scarce. These 10,000 dimes would wreck the market. Take them away, out, and bury them in the woods. I've got a feeling that I'm left holding the sack, and I know who's to blame for it. And so for hours and hours. What's Uncle Donna mad at this about? Rare coins. This morning he owed Uncle Scrooge 10 cents. Tonight he owes him $10,000, and he says it's all our fault. Maybe it was our fault. Yeah, we shouldn't have told him about the rare coin business till we knew more about it ourselves. Now he owes all that money, and he should help him pay it back. How, brother, how? Let's have another look at those rare coins. Here's where it tells about the old dime. We didn't read the fine print. What are you kids doing with my dimes? Looking for one dime that is stamped with the eagle upside down. It's worth $20,000. Meanwhile, maybe I should bone up a little on the rare coin business. Here's where it tells about those old dimes I unloaded on Donald Chuckle. Oh, my lands, the Goshen. I've got to get those dimes back from Donald. Can't get a sucker a break like that. Crash! You! Yes, the kids found them upside down dime and I cashed it in. You swindler! You cheat, Rob, you poor uncle. Will you? Gather up the greenbacks, men, and don't overlook any that's upside down. Gyro gear loose, Formula X. Well, is he in? Why doesn't he answer? That passing train's probably too loud. Did I hear a knock? Guess I better check. Mr. Gearloose, we despaired of finding you at home. We're the Bubble Brothers of the Sweetie Bubble Soda Company. The same, and we're here with a proposition. Our main rival Guzzlepop is coming out the strong. We need a competitive new flavor. That's not really my line. Our research department's been stymied for 6 months. We need fresh input. Yours is the freshest we could think of. Meanwhile, at Guzzlepop. Gentlemen, Guzzlepop is in the pink. Hear, Guzzlepop Incorporated. Say on. Our latest corporate reports show profits up by 23%. That puts our market share over Sweetie Bubbles. Exactly. Here's a toast to us, the top soda slingers in the land. And so far, hey, if Sweetie Bubble wants a sour apple flavor batch 65, we'll deliver. I think I better try a different flavor combination. Plop, 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 plop. Now, if I add ketchup to batch 65, what'll I get? My word, it's delicious. What do you think? Superb, wonderful, delightful. We'd say you've got a winner here, Mr. Gearloose. Now, to find out what the public thinks. Pull up, Jenkins. This must be the soda shop selling that new mystery flavor. Try Sweetie Bubble's newest sensation, Formula X. Egad, it's a Sweetie Bubble product. And it's positively scrumptious. Oh, the pain. Guzzlepop could be in big trouble. Pretty nifty, eh? Pops invented by Gyro Gearloose, you know. I could invent a flavor that I'd make Formula X taste like a castor oil by comparison. You don't say. Sure, just give me a couple of hours. Why not come up with the goods and we'll talk business? Coming up with the goods would be no trouble, I guarantee. I better mix up another batch of this formula. The way the test marketing is going, they may swing into full production any minute. Come to me, my flavorful fortune. That's that Emil Eagle. And he's stolen my recipe. The name's Emil Eagle, Mac, and I'm here to see your boss. You're expected, sir. Go in. Stop him. That guy who just ran in there. He's one of your concerned friend. Now move along. He's none of your concerned friend. Now move along, unless you want trouble. Ah, this is me moving along. There you are, Mr. Gearloose. The testing was a phenomenal success. It's time to hit the major markets. Ah, you've made up another batch. Mind if we have a swig? Gack, phew. This tastes like ketchup over sour apples, with a hint of boiled tires. But it's the same formulation. What? Can't hear you. Train's too noisy. It really got those beakers rattling. They're spraying stuff everywhere. Any of that likely to be explode or anything? Wait, maybe we should clear the room. I think I know what was missing. Those dashes of extra ingredients are the real key of the formula. Try it now. Yum, that's it. Hee hee, oh dear. What's so funny? Just thinking of somebody who had better like the taste of ketchup over sour apples. Here's the first batch of the new formula. Excellent, pass it around. Yak, what kind of swill is this? Blech. You've tried it? Now let's discuss my piece of the action. Certainly. How's this? And this? They hit him. What gives? The stuff tasted fine to me. And that for you, your formula. And I'll bet that formula looks mighty familiar, rejected by Guzzlepop. Are you going to jot down those extra ingredients for us? I better refine the procedure first. Your production people might look askance at instructions that include wait for passing train. Hee hee hee, good point. The Beagle Boys. Tonight we're busting out. I'd rather be anywhere than in the stupid jail cell. Toot toot, yo! A little farther out to get us past the freeway. Oh no! We should have studied our escape map. Army ROTC shooting camp. Oh no! Egad, the old jail cell seems pretty cozy after all. Seal this tunnel up. Good boys. If I ever want to leave the solid comfort again, kick me. Uncle Scrooge. That's a fierce wind. I sure hate to lose my $25 lid when I go out to mail this letter. Idea. Everybody's losing their hat but him. It takes money to save money. Trouble vision. Ouch, a blasted curb. Careful, Uncle Scrooge. You okay? Yeah. But my glasses, where are my glasses? Ah, here they are. Nuts, they're broken. Oh, no. That's my old pair, Donald. My only pair, Donald. I'm almost blind without them. Oh, I'm over here. I'll grab a taxi back to the money bin while you go to the optician's for me. Sure thing. See you later. Did you see that? Scrooge broke his glasses, and now he's blind as a bat, you see? That gives me an idea. Listen. Yow, that's a killer. Ain't it, though? Beg pardon. Gentlemen, here to see you, sir. Send him in. Hope this doesn't have anything to do with paperwork. Greedy, Mr. Duck. Would you like to make another fortune? Well, I wouldn't say no. Then you're in luck. I just struck oil in a plateau. It's a field so rich you can haul it out in buckets. Well, then take me to it. I'm off, Mrs. Quackfaster. When Donald gets here, tell him I've gone to Al Patu. Yes, sir. We'll fly there, my private plane. Okay by me. The special hyperprop engine will get us there in no time. 3 hours of slow circling ought to convince McDuck he's going nowhere. He's going somewhere. The Beagle's plan takes shape. Thanks for the loan. of the tanker, pal. Here's the place now to set the scene. Heave-ho! Gotta make it convincing. There, a perfect phony oil well. Click, click, and a perfect phony oil potentate. Meanwhile, here are those new glasses you ordered, Mr. Duck. Sorry it took so long. Okay, I had a nice snooze. I hope Uncle Scrooge doesn't blame me for the delay. Mr. McDuck left Donald, said he was going to Alpatui. Gesundheit, business before eyesight, eh? Which means he's not around to keep an eye on me. And soon. That's swell of Uncle Scrooge to give you the day off, Uncle Donald. You bet, it's just a nice afternoon at the beach for us. You mean we're almost there? I thought we'd be in the air for hours. That's why you should get a hyperprop, Mr. McDuck. They're just a thing for reaching remote parts of the world. Fast. If I didn't know better, I'd swear I'd been flying in circles aboard an old single-prop Sasa. McDuck's hooked. Now to reel in the old goat. All right, where's the oil? Why, my friend, you're practically walking on it. Hold it. What are those structures over there? Oh, they're, what are they? They're derricks. Yeah. They were built by some outfit that miscalculated by miles. I've seen that happen many times. So how about showing me where you're up that same creek? We will. Just step over here, sir. A bucket. Are you serious? It's all you need. Incredible. Huh. High-grade stuff, too. Light, sweet. You are pleased. Good. Then let us discuss terms. They ought to jump at the $1 million in cash in my hat. May agreement be swift. It's a scorcher today. Hope we brought enough sunscreen. We did, and plenty of lemonade, too. Can we play now, huh? Sure. I'm going to go see if I can scare up a beach umbrella or something. Sounds good. Maybe the folks who set up that cabana brought along some extra gear. Excuse me, do you guys have a spare uncle? Uncle Scrooge? Donald? Thought you'd want your new glasses. Indeed I do. But how in the world did you get here? What do you mean? I took the Oceanside Highway. Pshaw, that only goes to Drake Beach. Just a place to stage a desert oil scam. Curses, we're exposed. But we can still snatch the cash McDuck keeps in his hat. Only one gang of crooks knows about the Eagle Beagle boys. Gulp. Ouch, ouch, oof. Have at it, miscreants. That sounded like Uncle Scrooge. What in the world? Hello, boys. Guess who lay off, McDuck. There are only 3 of us. Ran into. Simmer down, Uncle Scrooge, or there won't be anything left for the police. My hat. They want my hat. One hat coming out. Hey, what's going on? The Big Beagle Roundup. Oh, so much for that caper. I guess that's a wrap, guys. Move along, me beauties. Thought you had me that time, eh? Still, that oil they used is an unusual variety. Almost like it isn't oil at all. Don't be ridiculous. It was the lightest, sweetest crude I've ever tasted. That figures. You were sampling molasses. He's fainted. You know, boys, maybe Uncle Scrooge's old glasses pinched his nose so tight he can't taste things so well anymore. And maybe we'll just skedaddle for now. All right, this is like a brand new book almost. That was Uncle Scrooge, number 282 from 1993. I hope you enjoyed that little reading. Now, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Okay, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave me a comment. All righty, and as Papa and Uncle Scrooge and McDuck always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.